Hi guys, welcome back to Total Exposure for the Culture. My name's Jaisha. I am part of the Total Exposure events management team. I'm based here in Birmingham, and welcome back. For those who have never ever been with us, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the Black Eyes TV7 channel, and share this video with anyone that you might think that might be interested in seeing that the content that we do. My apologies, my teeth ain't in my mouth today. Follow us on Instagram, Total Exposure UK. Follow us on Facebook. Hi to our Facebook family, which is also Total Exposure UK. Or Total Exposure?
Total Exposure UK.
Okay, thank you. And also, if you are creative or you know anyone who's a creative, send us an email, which is info@totalexposureuk.com. I'm going to let Gemma introduce herself, and then we'll let you know who our special guests are for today.
Hey, I'm Gems, Total Exposure's visionary.
Hey.
Do I have any questions? No. I'm just thinking, did I have any questions for today?
Oh, yeah. You've always got a nice trivia question for us.
And I don't think I have one.
I have a question though. I don't know if we've ever done, and maybe this will be something that we can do, but do a show on like the history of Total Exposure, a little bit of the work we've done previously. We can have like a Q&A. That would be really, really good. But if you have joined us before, you know that, as Gemma says, she's a visionary of Total Exposure. So I have a question for you, Gemma, quickly. How did Total Exposure come about? What was the idea? What birthed it? Or what made you want to start it?
From the beginning or from now?
From the beginning.
Okay, well, it started as like a uni project. And then me and Cindy decided to take it further. And it was literally just about putting up and coming artists on, basically. Just giving them a platform, giving them a voice.
Yeah.
Having exposure for them in the industry.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing we do now. It's just like there's a bit more to it.
I hear that. But guys, if you are in the comments, let us know if you would like me to do a Q&A and interview Gemma and Cindy, who's not with us today because she's not very well, and get the history on Total Exposure, and find out a bit more about how it came about. As I said, Cindy's not with us today, but she's also part of the team. As Gemma said, she was a part of the birth of Total Exposure. She's also one of the event managers based in London. She's not very well this evening, so she couldn't be with us. But I know you can see the beautiful SMR who's there waiting. So we're going to let her introduce herself. She's one of our special guests today. SMR, introduce yourself to the people. Oh, okay. She's not introducing right now.
What happened? What happened was...
yeah. As soon as she comes up, we'll get SMR to introduce herself.
Do you know what it is? I've done it on my phone before, and every time I pressed back, it just totally got rid of the whole thing.
As you know, guys, these shows are live, so sometimes we have glitches that cannot be helped because it is live. Obviously, we have bloops, so when I can't speak properly, or someone falls out, or we start saying stuff that maybe we shouldn't say. But anyway, SMR, hi girl.
Yeah.
Hi guys. You're right.
Hey. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties at the moment. Okay, we'll give her a minute. Oh, we can.
Very faintly.
It's lagging really badly.
Oh, why? Why now?
The universe doesn't want us to be great. Can she hear us? Okay, we'll give SMR a couple of minutes until it sorts itself out. But she's got, I was gonna say she's got the permanent sadness. Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you. There is a little bit of a delay though.
Ladies continue. Let SMR go out and come back in, and it should perfect itself. It sometimes
Okay.
takes.
All right.
So we've got two special guests on today. We've got SMR, and then we've also got every time I go to pronounce the name, I'm like, okay, let me make sure I say it properly. So
AYOONIKS.
AYOONIKS. Excited for both of them to come on. We were supposed to have them on a couple of shows before, but due to certain things, it wasn't possible. So I'm really excited to have them on this evening. Actually, I'm really excited to have on every guest that we have on. Like, the guests that we have on are so unique and like so different. We've had all different types of talent come onto the show, which has been phenomenal, from spoken word artists to rappers to DJs, producers, songwriters, actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing we haven't had is comedy, though.
We haven't, and I'm actually looking forward to comedy because I love laughing. Like, I love laughing. So
Me too.
Gemma loves laughing so much so that if you have a conversation with her, I guarantee she'll laugh at least 5 times within that conversation.
We should ask the public what they would like to hear or see.
That's true.
Definitely. Those who are in the comments, let us know who you would be interested to see, or what type of creative, or maybe even a genre that you might be interested in us. I don't know if you've never been with us before. We also have our DJ slot, which comes on at 10 o'clock. DJ Butch Cassidy, big up DJ Butch Cassidy, and he also Cindy. He also does our musical slots where we have all different types of vibes. And what I love most about Butch is sometimes he brings out music that I've never even heard before. That's really like, that's different. And he's so versatile in how he plays and what he plays, and being able to kind of entertain any age group. I feel like he could come and do my sister's 21st birthday, and then next day, like, or in the same day, do my grandmother's like brunch, like in the same day. That's how versatile a DJ he is. So Gemma. So big up Butch, our DJ. But yes, let us know if you are viewing. First of all, let us know where you're viewing from. That would be really good. I know that we have viewers from all over the globe. So let us know where you're watching it from. And also let us know what you would like to see on the show as well. I know a lot of the time I do say I want to interact with those who are in the comments and those who are watching. So let us know what you'd like to see, or who you would like to see, or if you know anyone in particular, get them to reach out to us.
I think Melanated Goddess last week, she said something about country music. So
She did.
I feel like I should literally kind of look for a country singer.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, Melanated Goddess is one of our like die-hard supporters. Every week she is locked in. So big up yourself, Queen. Thank you for supporting us continually. But yeah, I think that's a good shout. We haven't really touched on the topic of country music, so that would be interesting. And as Gemma said, actually find a Black country singer.
Yeah,
Definitely. See if we can
definitely.
find one out there. You know, it'd be even more dope if we found one and we could actually get them on the show. That would be crazy. I'm putting it out there.
We've been
right
looking
now
for you.
I'm putting that out there into the ether right now.
You
That
know,
we
you know
find.
what I was thinking though? I was thinking it would be nice if we could like select someone from the crowd into even presenting themselves, whether they're in fashion or they're in music or whatsoever. Like someone once a week who accepts to come on and talk about what they do and what they're about. And if they're an artist, they can even actually perform.
That would be a good shout.
Yeah, definitely. I'm all for the business talk.
I feel like we have a lot of people who watch and view us who do something. I said do. But they're just like silently watching. So I do think that I believe there's a lot of people watching us who have got some real talent out there. And as the No Face Mr. Riggs said, get them on the show. Yeah, why not? We'll send you the link. Come in, perform, let the people know your socials, and continue on with your evening. That's a great idea, Mr. Riggs. I like that one.
Great for plugging yourself as well and your business.
Exactly. And then it breaks it up as well, because it makes it we won't know what's coming, because obviously it's all planned when we bring on artists, so we know exactly who's coming on. But if we had someone who was actually viewing us, we wouldn't know, which would be spontaneous.
Hey, Jaisha, why don't you ask your sister to come on?
I have many sisters. Which one are we talking about?
The one with the children's book.
So my sister, I have a sister who has recently launched a business by trade, or by her degree. It was in fashion, and what her dream was always to start a kids clothing line. And the reason why she wanted to do that, it was she wanted to empower children. Predominantly she wanted to empower Black children, and she wanted children to live out their childhood through fashion and be a child. So that is due to come, but she's recently launched a business called Belly Bello, which is empowering young children to love themselves as they are. And coming on the 1st of October, she'll be launching affirmation cards for young children. So check out her Instagram, which is at Belly Bello. kids, and you'll find all her work there. So yeah, I won't talk too much about it because if we do bring her on the show, let her go into more detail. Although she's not really a talker. She's like, this is the type of person she'll be like, I need to speak to a client. Jay, can you call them? Sure. I'm like, what am I going to say? Oh, I'm calling from Belly Below. She's like, no, just pretend you're me. I'm like, But yeah, I'm sure she'd love to come on the show. Definitely.
Can we leave this?
So yeah, if you know anyone who has a business as well, anything that's up and coming, Total Exposure is a platform to expose creatives, businesses, entrepreneurs, like-minded people, being the plug, bringing people together. So it would be great if you know any companies, you know any businesses, put them in the comments, get them onto us, and let's have a chat with them. Let's interview them. Let's hear from them. And equally, it's important because obviously, especially small businesses, getting them out there, that's how we allow businesses to grow. That's how we keep it within the community.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of the questions that I did write for this episode was, how does fashion inspire art?
Ooh, you're not getting into my profession now.
Oh, I love that.
I've been getting into art recently.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see different pictures, I see so many different things. And then I was having a conversation with Terry earlier on in the week, and it's like, it's how you interpret things. And
I agree.
Sometimes you can look at one picture and see so many different things every time you look at the picture.
You know, like when I used to be in the fashion industry, there was a fashion show, and it kind of inspired me in my forms of fashion. In that, when I saw the outfits, what he did was he took a creative of Black history, and mind you that this guy is an Asian guy, and he went to France and got pictures of flamboyant Black people in paintings, and then made dresses and put the print of the picture onto the dress.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And even made a hat that was made out of a ship. So imagine the how can I put it, the Tudor period time kind of dressing. You know, when they wear that big gown, and then you have like on the front piece you got the big print, and then you've got the big, like the judge's hair wig, and then on top of that hair wig you've got a ship. So what he is able to do was imply the art into the fashion itself.
Yeah. That sounds so cool. I was gonna say, when you asked the question, I was gonna say, I don't know, for me, when I think of art and fashion, I feel like fashion is inspired by art as opposed to art inspired by fashion.
They go both ways.
But yeah, I'm sitting here thinking now, oh, have I ever really seen a piece of artwork that was inspired by fashion? It's making me think, oh, I want to actually explore that more now. Like,
okay, there used to be like a exhibition, and it was the exhibition for Alexander McQueen.
Mm-hmm.
And what he did was he took African art and able to display it within the fashion, but at the same time he used the fashion to display the art in forms of the African traditions, because what he did was he made the mannequins out of the African art, and the fashion was able to get able to put the inspiration onto the art.
Love that. I know usually, guys, you only see us from like hit upward. So, but I'm into fashion like big time. I'm into taking risks and wearing what I like, and so I'm really intrigued by it. Actually, being a creative, I say a lot of the time, once you're a creative, I feel like you're usually into most sections of the art. Like you apply that to your life. So I like fashion. Like I don't love fashion. I love fashion. I love music. I love interior designing. Anything to do with creating. I love art. So yeah, anything to do with creating, that's what I'm about. But yeah, I feel like the fashion topic would be a great topic. Like I'd be really interested in that. And if you've got any fashion designers out there,
just about to say that.
if you need a model, hey. My Instagram is xjaishaleex. DM me. But yeah, I love fashion. Anyone else in the comments love fashion? We've had someone say fashion is a form of art, agreed, and a form of self-expression. I think that's what I love most about art in general, the arts in general, that it's a way of expressing yourself however you choose. Yeah. And you don't have to be apologetic about it.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about it most.
And we're looking for artists as well, people that can actually express themselves within their art, because you know, total exposure is about it giving people the exposure that they need. And you know, whether it's fashion, whether it's art, whether it's music, you know, it's giving them that platform to able to promote in what they do and what they're about.
Terry, you said that now we're talking your language was going into your realm of fashion. So tell us, like, what's your experience been in the fashion industry?
Oh, he's got loads.
When it comes to that, I can start from the fashion industry, working with Tom Ford, working with Vivienne Westwood. Because I do advertising campaigns, I'm able to get them the proceeds of promoting their work. Worked with the Daily Mail. Done quite a few bits and pieces. But Tom Ford, one of my greatest experiences when Tom Ford actually bought a whole building in the UK to do his fashion show every year. The experiences that you actually see, but my heart goes out to majority of people of color at the time, because you only see like one or two, but it's understandable in that we're not in, it's not a Pacific, it's an all-rounder. The way you see the paparazzi running around, the way that the events have been organized, it's really phenomenal.
Must be an experience.
But as I said, overall, we always used to look for London Fashion Week every year, and the one in Milan, New York, and Paris. But the London one, it used to be really good because it used to be done in the Somerset House.
Sounds good. We've got some comments. So we've got Daddy Makes Dough. Big up Daddy Makes Dough. We love him here at Total Exposure. He says he's not one for fashion. It's either a 3-piece suit, hoodie, and shorts. I hope not all together.
But you know what? That's an art form on its own, because you know, if you remember Miami Vice, where they're kind of one of the ones that introduced the t-shirt and the blazer. And the pair of trainers.
So Daddy Mates though might be onto something. A hoodie with the waistcoat on.
No,
short.
I've never seen him mix it.
No, I'm thinking about it. You know, it might be a vibe, I was thinking a full waistcoat, it'd be like the waistcoat sewn onto the hoodie, and then shorts with a blazer. That makes though. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. It could work.
He said either or.
You could put the hoodie. You could put the hoodie underneath the blazer.
Blazer, yeah.
Yeah, and put the blazer on.
See,
you know, and then you wear some shorts. Yeah, right. And then you put some 2 loafers on.
Or some Dr. Martens.
No, Dr. Martens is a bit outrageous.
No, that's what I like. Outrageous.
Yeah, that's what you like.
I'll go home.
You want class. You want class, so you got to put the loafers on. You know what I mean? And you know, it has to be a Pacific loafers.
Class is in your stance. Yeah. So I think you could wear that and still have class and still be out there.
So that
I'm a joker.
More of what they will call the mod and the punk rock style.
I don't think so. I feel like I'm gonna wear my Dr. Martens.
You know, like okay, you know what? Like with the blazer and the hoodie would be like the teddy boy, and then the Dr. Martens would be the punk rocks kind of style.
Okay, so Daddy Makes Dope said that it has to be worn with Clarks. So,
and you have to make it, Jaisha.
I'm cool. Like, let me go source that material. He's already told me size is XL. I got you, brother. We've
got one of our beautiful artists in the background, but but before we do that, we're going to introduce our resident DJ.
Oh,
he's in the house.
Hey,
that's a day.
Because we could go back into the days of what we would call Chippy.
Chippy, what's that?
What's good?
Hello.
Good evening, ladies. What's going on, Mr. Riggs? What's happening? Hello, everybody. What's going on? What are you talking about? Fashion and art?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's that. I always say they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. It's just amazing how even through my DJ career I've crossed over helping out in fashion shows from behind the scenes, as Mr. Riggs was saying, and the work that goes in, not just the preparation for the show. It's that some I call them artists, but they're still in their name, but fashion houses, they actually make their own material. Like they draw out the print, then they get it printed on, and then they make it replicated, then they cut the material, get it sorted, and it does start with the art, and then it sometimes becomes the fashion. And you know, like Riggs was saying, like when people capture certain things, it could be life, it could be stills, it could be shapes, it could be. Can you remember Color Block? Can you remember Color Block? Color Block was the colors where it was just like a Will Smith used to wear it in the Fresh Prince, the big red square, then a yellow square, then a white square, then a black square, all those things. Color Block, it was all
Color
from
Block
art.
is still in. Yeah.
You know, funny enough, Will Smith has released a new his old collection of when he was doing the Fresh Prince. So bringing back the all the old school stuff, and in New York they brought they put the Salt and Pepper 8-ball jacket on
8-ball alone. They were one-offs. They were crazy colors, and yeah, we can reel off a whole heap of fashion labels that went in, but I think there's definitely a line where they definitely cross art and fashion, and it's good. It's deep. It's crazy. But behind the scenes, I was lucky enough to go to Milan for Fashion Week, and we DJ'd at an after party, and it was just wild because obviously you see everybody after the event, and you would think models don't look fashionable, but they still look fashionable within themselves and want to be themselves, whatever, but they're still expressive. with what they're wearing after, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's definitely a culture within itself. You know, the fashion culture and the art culture and the expressiveness of it. And I think people, if you're in it, just go for it. Don't even be shy. If you're an artist, like who draws or whatever, I've seen, I don't know if you've seen it, I don't know if they call it scribble or scratch, where it's literally just hand drawings, small little hand drawings done together. But when it compiles together, it makes a pattern. You know what I mean? And things like that. I've seen some really, really crazy stuff. And you go, how did you get that material? How did you do that? And then you realize it's from a drawing. It is literally from a drawing. And I think it goes. And if this platform can, you know, soon in the near future tap into to those expressive enough to come and showcase their stuff, it will be a good look.
Definitely.
Very, very good look.
Apple Cakes in the comments said they miss when pants had room. I like that one. I like that one.
No boot cuts anymore, boy.
Yeah, but for women, I feel like there's never been room. But for men, like I feel the pain because I have a son, right? And when I go shopping for him, I'm like, why is everything skinny? They just have different types of skinny now. Skinny straight, skinny.
Yeah, they got slim cut, then they got loose fit, then they got tapered, and then they got skinny. So
but they're all skinny.
No. There is. If you look properly, especially I don't know about.
But you know what it was though. At the same time, the fashion world were always slim, tight jeans.
Yes.
What we did back in the days when it came to the Armanis and the Versace's and things like that, is that we used to go and get 3 sizes bigger.
Yes.
Just to wear the pair of jeans.
Yes.
But original sizes were tight.
Well, you like a sagging pants man?
No.
Baggy, not sagging. Sagging's a different thing, but baggy, yes.
I was more of that footballer outfit in forms of Stone Island and things like that, where they are more. They had a little bit of a baggy, but they were slim. They were more slim fit.
I went through the full phase. I had the baggy phase when you had like literally block colors. I don't know if you remember Blammies. Can you remember Blammies?
Did you wear clips?
Well, they were out at the same time. I had one click, but Blammies were the jeans that were they were either jeans or cords, but they were either black, and then at the back the pockets were different colors. So you used to have the square around the back of the pockets, and they were yellow, red, blue, sometimes purple. You know what I mean? Those were Blammies, and then they had them with cords, and then you have to tie the bottom of the cords. Like at the bottom near the foot to get that baggy.
The patches were done from a company called Senetti.
There was so many different ones.
And that was when you used to have what we call the flowery shirts from Ferraducci. And then Verducci went into the Versace. See, like when you had No Deal, that he used to wear all the Versace shirts.
Yep.
And that's where the idea where the Americans saw us wearing it and started, people like Biggie Smalls and all that started to wear.
I was just about to say Biggie Smalls. One of the favorite shirts that I like is his Bulgari shirt.
Yeah.
His Bulgari shirt. Oh my life, that is one wicked shirt. Couldn't afford it. Silly money, but it's just the pattern on it alone was just It's just stand out different. Pair of white jeans, gone. That was it. And it was fully artistic. It had all the shields and the emblems and the big colors and everything going down, proper symmetrical, properly done. You know what I mean? It hung right, but then it was in that flowy, silky type vibe. So it hung, you know what I mean? As a big man, it just hung off of his belly well. And I said, that's how you leave your yard. You know what I mean? That's how it rocks. You know what I mean? no, men. Right, I've had this discussion. I've had this discussion for years. Yeah, men's fashion is basic. Men's fashion is basic. Polo shirt, jeans.
Good pair of jeans.
That's it. What else? Chinos.
Fresh kicks.
You forgot one thing. There's one bigger factor out of all the clothes you just mentioned.
What?
Jackets.
Oh yeah.
The jackets, but you know what I mean.
Is that for every man though? Because I feel like what Butch just named was like the staple pieces that men will usually go for. I don't think every man is really into jackets.
No. The jackets was the jackets.
I don't think every man is into jackets.
Every man has to have a good jacket in his closet. One that's gonna make him go. Ooh.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking like jacket, bomber going out jacket, or you talking blazer jacket?
Both ways, whether it's a blazer, or even a long coat.
Yeah, I was more of a blazer man because when blazer mixed with jeans, I was on it straight away. Away. I said that was the look. As you said, the t-shirt underneath, Miami Vice, rolled up sleeves, crossed over. You know what I mean? That crossover look.
And don't forget the old school jackets, because you had, you know, where it had the woolly in the middle and the leather arms, which there was certain brands that you would wear, even up to it gets up to the one we call Avrex. All the Avrex jackets. And then
those are worth silly money now. If you've got some of the right ones, they are worth silly.
Avrex and Academics.
That came out a little bit later. I remember those.
I tell you, I don't know if you know, Butch, but then there was a jacket that was a high class because it was a bad school in the States, which was called Jefferson High.
No, I didn't. Oh, wait a minute.
And they used to have different colors, and they used to have like yellow arms, and then they used to have like suede in the middle, and then it will have like writing. This was the same time as even the times of Naf Naf
and Chevenon. Can you remember Chevenon?
Chevion.
Yeah, Chevenon jackets. This is there's certain jackets like the Stone Island. See all the Stone Island jackets you're seeing today.
Still getting inspiration from them.
Yeah, you know, let me. Sometimes what I like to explain when it comes to fashion, because a lot of people don't really understand it. Because if I said Stone Island, I'll say to you, what is their original forte?
Mm-hmm.
What would they? Where did they start off with, or what was their concept?
Mm-hmm.
Weren't it like jumpers?
So if I said Stone Island, what was their concept? Who were they? Who was they supposed to be targeting?
I have no clue.
I don't know. Stone Island was that. I don't know. I thought it was more towards like the middle class builder, or you know, someone affluent, and you know what I mean, between the builders going up to the city workers. It mixed up. I don't know. How did you see it?
No, it was originally made for sailors.
Was it?
I get why the flip badges on the arm now.
Waterproof jackets and the long neck jumpers.
Oh, yes. The
first ones to have the strap jacket with the anchors as the buttons.
Yes.
See, it's the same thing with Gucci. What was Gucci originally for?
Clueless.
Briefcases.
Really?
What? The big giant cases. They're the most expensive. You see, when you traveled, you couldn't travel.
Oh, like the coffin cases, the big ones.
Yeah, that's what they were good for. You see?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Timberland. Timberland was literally made for the working, like what do they call them? Woodsmen. You know, the people chop down wood and do all of them things. Yeah, that's what Timberland was originally for. Rough wear for that type of worker, and it got flipped quickly into streetwear. Yeah, number one selling boot.
Mm-hmm.
and that's what happens. We take something from what its concept is, bring it to the street to making it fashionable.
Well, yeah, look at Jodeci and the Dr. Martens. I'm sorry, as soon as they came out with those, I had a pair straight away.
But the original people that wear them, who were the original people that used to wear them?
Skinheads.
Exactly. Where were the skinheads? Kings Road.
Yeah, London. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you don't want us putting the Dr. Martens with the
yeah,
with Daddy Makes Those outfit?
Yeah.
You know?
But that was the thing though. Dr. Martens went with the baggy jeans. It went with like the hip hop shorts. It went with, you know what I mean? People crossed it over. Because if you weren't a Timberland person, you had your DMs. Because they were black. They were black and leather, so you can get in certain places with them. Fashion's been crazy, especially the influence, how it lands over here. But then you realize it started over here.
And the involvement in music. So like even when you have the Clarks, but the high end of the Clarks was the ballet shoes.
Ballets.
All the dancers used to wear them.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Remember the tune Snap? And you had Hudson and Dean?
The Hudson. Yeah. And the Hudson.
Yeah. So when they used to do their dancing for videos, they will wear their Clark and they wear their ballet shoes.
Ballets. Yeah. And that spawned the Wallaby phase as well, in between the Dr. Martens and the Kickers.
I was part of the Wallaby phase.
I had every single color.
Yeah, my favorite were my white ones with the gum bottoms, man. Oh mate, I'm telling you. Crazy.
I had baby blue ones with the gum
too.
bottoms. Yeah.
I can't lie.
Don't know what I was thinking.
I've still got them. I ain't gonna lie.
In school, the Kickers.
Kickers
yeah,
was late
my
for
feet,
me.
My feet were too broad for Kickers. I couldn't get my foot in them. Real talk. I went in and tried all 3 sizes bigger. My foot was too wide.
But this is why I like the Clarks shoes, right? Because they tailor it to your foot. If you've got a wide foot, they are going to make it wide for you.
They got a shoe for you.
Yeah.
I like what Daddy Makes Those says. He says, we as a culture set trends. It's our DNA. This hat, this top, these bottoms, fresh crepes, anything, as long as you wear it with style. We don't need to shop in name brand shops. And then he goes on to say we should be exchanging ideas and creating cloths of our own. In the process of our passion will make us financially stable, just like with shows, just like with music. We are the influencers of culture.
But that's like the what's his name for Gucci? What's that guy? The guy from New York, Harlem.
I was watching
ASAP Rocky.
No, basically,
he's a Dan something. Dan.
Yeah, so what he would do, there's a Netflix program recently came on, and what he would do is he would use top fashion brands logos and stuff and make custom pieces for music artists and so forth, and they kept shutting down his shops because he was making his clothes and using their brands, and now he actually works for Gucci.
I actually know someone who makes leather jackets like that, and what's it? Them stab vests like that.
Dapper Dan. That's apple cakes. Dapper Dan. That's what his name was.
And it's good advisable to get his autobiography. It's a really good read.
Yeah, definitely.
I love a good read.
Me too. And when I watched that Netflix video, actually, the documentary about how fashion like even influenced music and music influenced fashion, like it was so it was insightful because you got all these people behind the fashion, which is the reason why certain songs, certain music videos, certain artists stick in our mind today. It's because of the fashion.
That's what another one of my questions was going to be, actually.
After this question, we will
introduce the artist that's been waiting in the background. Should we bring her in?
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Bring her in. Let's bring the beautiful woman. She's been parading, showing her different glasses. I know she's been looking gorgeous, but you know what? Let's introduce her into the house.
It's AYOONIKS.
Hey.
Hi.
I want to talk about
Why
fashion.
did the glasses change?
She's
Who is
come to slay.
Hiya.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
Can we hear her? Can we hear her properly?
Is her mic off? Has she muted herself?
Hold on.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me now. Okay.
Just a little bit
Yeah.
low.
Oh, let
You
me
need to be a bit closer.
Let me turn it up. Okay, I'll come like to here. Is that cool?
Well, where are you from? You've got an accent.
I'm from the Midlands.
Hey,
Midlands in the house. Midlands in the house.
Midlands in the house.
Yeah. How is everybody? Everybody all good?
Yeah.
I'm good. As good as good
We're
can be.
talking about fashion, and look who comes out with fashion.
I know. Love it.
I was literally trying to find something to put on. I was like, okay, these glasses or another glasses. No, these glasses. And
We love it. So tell us about yourself.
so basically, I'm originally from Wolverhampton. However, like I've moved to London now, south of London. Kind of like I graduated from drama school in March. I've been training as an actor for about 6 years. I just love performing, entertaining and stuff. So kind of like, yeah, I don't know what to say.
No, that's perfect. I think we can see that you love entertaining, that your character, your aura screams entertainment.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, we love that. We love that. I was checking out AYOONIKS' Instagram and I was like, yes, I cannot wait to have her on the show.
Don't give me no joke.
So what made you
Sorry.
no, what made you go into acting school? What makes you want to be an actor? What is it that you want to go into or get into?
Okay. Just like it wasn't the case of kind of like wanting to do it when I was young, because actually, so like I wanted to be a lawyer, and I was like, you know what, no, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I want to be something else. But I wasn't like, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. But I've always like been like entertaining, like when I'm around my family and friends, you know, have the odd little joke here and there. Do you know what I mean? But I just never thought, oh, you know, acting. So I tried it. So I went to college. When I was like 17, I went to college, tried it, and I was like, oh my bloody God, this is for me. I love it. So basically, I just kind of stuck at it. So I trained in London at a drama school in Essex, East 15, and then I went to Royal Birmingham Conservatoire and trained for like 3 years there. Then I recently graduated. I'm just trying to keep my eggs in all baskets really. So like doing the acting, then obviously doing the music, and what kind of just bouncing back kind of things, yeah.
So did you originally move from Wolverhampton to London to actually pursue doing acting?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's so good. Like kudos to you to do that and make that leap. Some people can't do that. So to take that leap and do that. Wolverhampton's not a big place in comparison to London. Like
this is what I'm saying.
city centre is about that big, right?
I call it the extension of Birmingham.
No, this is the problem. Like people always think like Birmingham and the surrounding areas is one place.
No
entities.
but you see, it's like going from one end of London to the other.
No,
it takes you from Wolverhampton to Birmingham.
No, they're different entities.
It used to take me 45 minutes from Wolverhampton to Birmingham.
Yeah, but they've even got a different accent.
They do.
Not all the time, you know. The people that I'm around sound like Birmingham people.
They don't. It's because you're from London.
That's
that's
our London ignorance.
I'm not going to put no ignorance on it, because how many times do you go Birmingham a week, Jaisha?
Well, I live in Warsaw. I live in Warsaw. I don't go to Birmingham that often.
You don't?
No. Not really.
But you used to?
Well, my family, like my mum and my sisters, friends that live in Birmingham, so I do travel to Birmingham, but
Mm-hmm.
It's still different. It doesn't matter how many times I traveled there. It's like, if you live in London, you go for, I don't know, Hertfordshire or Buckinghamshire. Like, it's like that. You don't call Buckinghamshire London, do you?
No.
Buckinghamshire, London's London.
Well, I hear you, but still. Because
So, AYOONIKS, how has your career been so far since you've been in London?
Yeah, like how is auditioning for different roles?
It's kind of like, obviously everything's kind of at a standstill at the moment, obviously with like COVID happening and whatever. So I've just been kind of like working on like my own projects and stuff that I've got going on that's going to be coming out soon. And just seeing what's been happening really, and obviously like getting in contact with like creative artists like myself to kind of like do like a collab on something, whether that like be like a play or music, do you know what I mean? Just kind of give it a little something. But yeah, it's been...
Yeah. So how have you networked since you've come to London, and what kind of people have you met on the way?
I actually haven't moved into the apartment as right now, but I'm going to be literally moving there next week. But everything's all set and everything. But I'm not actually there as yet till next week. But I've been back and forth kind of thing.
Oh, but how have you found the networking in London?
I think it's good, you know, because I already know people there already. I'm like going on there, got like family and friends, and obviously because I train down there and kind of like a network with other people, we kind of like keep in touch on like Instagram and like other social media networks, really. If that's the question that you.
Yeah. Yeah, because we should use the tools of the internet and the social medias to our advantage, because it brings us much more closer than we actually think. So by networking and getting towards different artists, and you never know who you might meet on the way.
That's true. It is. So yeah, just kind of keep being active, really, even in these times. Just gonna keep on the ball, keep going. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, once everything starts back up, and then it's kind of like boom, you're ready. You know what I mean? You're not just been sitting there doing nothing. You're kind of working towards something to kind of be like the better version of kind of you, and kind of like just hone the crafting really and learn other things along the way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So what made you choose yellow and black?
Hi guys. Oh my gosh, you even made me turn off the lights 1 minute. Oh god, hold on. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, it's not working.
I love that energy.
Sorry.
I like when we have people on the show who have so much energy, and it's just I just like.
I'll still add to it while I'm quickly putting this. What did you say? Sorry.
I said, what made you choose yellow and black?
You know what? I wasn't even gonna wear this. You know, I was gonna wear my original kind of like, you know, my Miss Jackson attire, but I realized, oh my god, I put it in the wash. What am I doing with myself? So then I put something else. I was like to Mom.
So what did you say? It was the Miss Jackson attire?
Yeah. So usually I wear like the purple long, like you know, say the blazer thing. You know what I mean? Like coming all proper, like smart and that kind of thing. But it was in the wash, and then I put something else, and then I was like, Mom, does this look alright? She's like, yeah. I was like, oh, for God's sake, Mom. She's in the room now.
I love it. So, AYOONIKS, how do you brand yourself? How do you market yourself? So what do you go by? I know you said you do a few things. If I was to look for you on Instagram or Google
search.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
What would you come up as?
Okay, so I come up as AYOONIKS.
I like the answer. She says I come up as AYOONIKS.
As AYOONIKS. Obviously, like the character's Miss Jackson. Obviously, like for my acting, I'm under like my actual name, which is Nicole Brissett. So
okay,
that's kind of like. But I'm trying to merge them together, but it's kind of hard because you have to just be kind of have like be specific on what you actually like branding, and then obviously branding is yeah.
Okay. So
where did the name AYOONIKS come from?
I was just about to ask the same.
You know what? This always so obviously, like, as I was growing up now, I kind of got the name off my brother's friend who sadly passed away actually a few months ago. Every time I used to always see him like in the area, and he used to be like, it was AYOONIKS at first. He was like AYOONIKS, and I was like, no, I'm not really feeling that. Do you know what I mean? He used to call me all the time. I'm like, my name's Nicole. My name's Nicole. You know, my name's Nicole. Do you know what I mean? And he's like AYOONIKS, and then I was like, you know what? I like that name. You know, so I started calling myself AYOONIKS, and I was like, no, I'm going to shorten it down, and I'm going to use AYOONIKS. So I was like, yeah, AYOONIKS is the one.
I like that. So was it AYOONIKS like AYOONIKS? Was it like that?
Yeah,
or was
like, yeah, it was like AYOONIKS. I was like, hey, I like that one.
I like that. So what are you going to perform for us today then?
So I'm going to perform Black Lives Matter, which is what I recently wrote and put out. I think it was in June. But I'm also working on something else. So something's coming in the next couple of weeks.
Yay.
What the girl? All right.
Can we get an exclusive then? Can we get an exclusive?
I can't do that.
What Black Lives TV promotion, total exposure. Give me the exposure that you need.
No, you know what it is?
Exclusive.
You know what it is? I would actually like kind of like preview it, but because I've got like a PR management at the moment, that's kind of like going to be like sorting out the campaign and that. They said I can't really like
give us a sentence. Sing a sentence.
What?
Go on. One sentence.
I got.
Gear us up.
I got.
You can do it. 30 seconds. No copyright.
Okay, so
sorry.
Are you going to perform?
Sorry.
Are you ready to perform for us then?
I'm ready. Hold on a second. All right, let me get in the zone. Oh. All right, DJ, drop it. Go the girl. What she say?
Don't go on this one.
I want bad girl, yo. Just step out the hood. Go the girl. What you know about Black Lives Matter? Trump and I knows make it splatter. I fried chicken, me want on platter. No forget say a Black Lives Matter. What you know about walking at the shop? And the security I walk and I stop. I throw me a walk in about. Ain't no me I go chief out the shop. What you know about stop and search? I'm a ID and I'm a purse. Them still I look knife and I'm a skirt. Call me black and me look like dirt. What you know about job interview? And the manager set enough for you. Stop chat and I give excuse. Me I look wrong, yo, me confused. Is it come black, I'm pretty, I'm cute. I'm a face, no fit the repute. A black skin gal enough for you. Cause we know damn me talk with the truth. But the girl, we'll go stand and fight for the youth. Take time. God the girl. But you know about Black Lives Matter. Trump and I knows make it splatter. I fried chicken me want on my platter. No forget say a Black Lives Matter. What you know about walking at the shop and the security I walk and I stop. I throw me a walk and a back. Ain't no me I go chief out the shop. What you know about stop and search? I'm ID and I'm a purse. Them still I look knife and I'm a skirt. Call me black and me look like dirt. What you know about job interview? And the manager set enough for you. Stop chat and I give excuse. Me I look wrong, yo, me confused. Is it come black? Me pretty, I'm cute. And me face no fit the repute. A black skin gal enough for you. Cause we know damn we talk with the truth. Go the girl. We'll go stand and fight for the youth. Take time. Go the girl. What you know about walking the street? And a blank girl call you a thief. Excuse me, me not want your key. Mister, I tell them, yo, me never do it. What you know about black and white? And you a look black man in the night. And I still want like chef right when she broke off the hoodie last night. What you know about chicken and the rice? And the flavor get set tight. She like, it's nice, but the hatred engraved inside. Yo, go the girl. Take time. Go the girl. Oh, she say. Say good. She a broke off the hood. Go there, girl. Hey, what you know about Black Lives Matter? Trump and I knows make it splatter. I fried chicken me want on my platter. No forget say a Black Lives Matter. What you know about walking at the shop and the security I walk and I stop. I throw me a walk and a back. Ain't no me I go chief out the shop. What you know about stop and search? I'm ID and I'm a purse. Them still I look knife and I'm a skirt. Call me black and me look like dirt. for you know about job interview. And the manager setting up for you. Start chat and I give excuse. Me a lot wrong, yo, me confused. Is it coming black, me pretty, I'm cute. I'm a face, snuff the repute. A black skin gal enough for you. Cause we low down, we talk of the truth. Go there, girl. We have to stand and fight for the youth. Take time. Go there, girl.
Go there, girl. Hey.
Go there, girl.
I was vibing. Go there, girl.
Did you know?
No, I love the twist on that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love that. So obviously we know we heard the title Black Lives Matter. How long has that been out now?
I think it's been out now about 2 months now. Yeah.
Okay. And how are people finding it? They're loving it.
Obviously you got them people who are gonna like it. It's gonna be like, no, it's a hate movie. It ain't no hate movie. It's just opening your eye to what's actually happening. Do you know these happen? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like this. Like, a lot of people did like it, and obviously I can't please everybody. Do you know what I mean? I just want to kind of use experience, use my creativity to kind of put it into something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's an awareness at the end of the day. But at the same time, it's different. Do you know what I mean?
I was gonna say I haven't seen or heard anyone do Black Lives Matter like that. So I love the angle that you came from, because I feel like you've now tapped into a different crowd who are going to be feeling that as well. So I loved it. We got some fire signs in the comments.
Oh yeah.
Be one alive.
You know what? I could do another song if you don't have time, but obviously I don't think you do. So.
No.
What are you talking about? We can do an extension.
No.
Go for it. Go for it. Hold
on a second. Mom, I'll put it on for that. 1 second.
That's how Mum's in the background.
Mom's a DJ.
Mom's is always there.
Sound engineer.
I know.
For real.
Director.
What do you mean?
Number one fan.
Are you going to be doing a skit for us as well?
Next time I will.
Oh.
I will. Mom, it's the one, okay. Next time I will. This is a little something. Obviously, I would have shown you the new thing. Obviously, once it drops in like a couple of weeks, I will do one here if you like.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure.
Yeah, I 100% will. Yeah.
Oregon Read was designed especially for people.
Just the advert, guys. Sorry about that. Maybe 2 seconds. Well, you have to put it up again because I won't be able to. And you have to turn it up a tiny bit. Thank you. You have to turn it up a tiny bit. And then pause it. I don't think you can hear it. Turn it up a little bit more. Turn it up more. Okay, then I'll just put it back up there. Oh, what you mean? Say it good. Go there. Hey. Go there, girl. Waking at the morning, me a bench. I thank you, me one pan that go there, girl, me a bench. Me soon come big like a wa, me a bench. Pump off the hole of my chest, me a bench. What you know about benching and me make it up invention, go there, girl. Bench off the whole of the week, bench off the 2 pretty sheet. A 3 time me link up bench, in a me seat, go there, girl. Sweat off the excess weight, sweat off the blood clot sheet, go there, girl. What you know about locking in the yard and a 2 room to see? Shot man a gear back chat, yo, yam off the sweet. Fever I run pan street and uno can see, go there, girl. Fever I run pan street and uno can see, go there, girl. And what you mean? Set good. Go there. Just step up the wood. That's what I do a little bit.
Aye. I was like, no.
I was waiting for more.
I know.
Drawing me in.
I was just getting into it. I was like, all right,
You know
all right.
what?
It's a
No,
little
no.
one. I'm not going to play all of it. It's a little one.
Okay, well, I'm saying basically I should preview the other song, the new one.
Just a little bit you're going to hear.
If you don't mind, guys.
A little preview, a little exclusive. Guys, you
Oh,
heard it here first. AYOONIKS exclusive coming to you. You heard it right here
Just
first.
a smidgen.
no. I'll show you. One second.
Guys, don't forget to follow her on Instagram at AYOONIKS on Instagram. You can go follow her right now and keep up to date with everything that she's going on, her Miss Jackson role, and also her new music coming in.
All right, everybody ready?
Yes.
All right. DJ?
Wait. I'm going to show you how to.
All right, put it on. Go there. Go there, girl. Take time. Go there. Bad girl, yo. Yeah, she depend the back. Go there, girl. I girl, ay. I feel take all of that. Take time. Go there, girl. I feel wet all of that. Go there, girl. One drop, yo. Me just set all of that. Take time. Breeze the thing they set up. A one drop dance, my stand and a wet up. We are moving a sinking nation. Take time, pull it up, play a video bantan. My love say prosperation, even when them a hate and a flex on the gram. And a wave station, but the operation, the top is an application. You know when the gram come proper, especially when you hear top shutter. Bully pa me back just a flex up. Me a bench after week and a dress up. Me a switch and change position. And the green just a blazing on my hand. Read it up and change the rhythm. Me want go the girl after the gram. Bad girl, take time, show them the dirty girl, wine go the girl. Wine and go in a the middle, shake up the two legs and make it jiggle. Go the girl, fling up the something slow wine in the middle. Take time, go the girl, wait, nobody stop.
That's all again.
All right, ma'am.
Hey.
You got preview.
My mom was like, stop.
Yeah.
That's a top manager there.
Yeah. That's all they're getting.
We want more.
We want more.
Yeah, that's what you've done. You've kept us wanting more, and that's the aim.
Yeah.
But yes, it's been good, guys.
No, we loved it. Thank you so much. Let the people
Thank
know where
you.
they can find you.
Sorry, say that again. I missed that bit. Sorry.
Let the people know where they can find you.
Okay, guys, you can find me on Instagram, right? AYOONIKS. So it's AYOONIKS. And I would say Godegia will be dropping. Yeah? So make sure
We love it.
yeah, a little tear style, but obviously it better depend when it recorded proper.
Hey.
So yeah, so
No.
like and everything to it, like it's a whole like proper production. It's ready to roll, ready to go.
Perfect. Thank you so much, AYOONIKS, for coming
Okay.
on to the show.
That's
We loved
Alright.
it. We're
Yes,
gonna hold you to that skit next time you come on. We want to see that Miss Jackson skit and your Miss Jackson persona. We have to see her. We have to.
Also, send your music to DJ Butch.
Hey.
I'll play you on the spins.
Please.
Oh well, definitely.
No,
Okay, then.
Thank
Alright,
you so
guys,
much for coming on.
Yes, 100% next time. Just let me know.
We will
Thank
do.
you.
Bye.
Thank
See you
you.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, I love when we have.
There's a question here, family.
I see it.
Yeah, I saw. So we have an artist named Malachi living in England. How can I get him on the program or send you a song from him? You can
Email, Instagram, Facebook, Turn Exposure UK.
yeah, right there.
That's it.
So simple.
That's it. Get involved. Just send it straight over.
Yeah.
We love that as
Okay,
well.
we're ready. We're waiting.
Yeah.
Who's near the keyboard? Type in the email so they can get it.
Yes.
Just throw it in the email.
It'll be put in there. We'll put
Yeah.
it up for you. But even easier, if you're on Instagram, follow us on Instagram at Total Exposure UK. Follow us on Facebook, Total Exposure UK. There's someone always there to answer your questions. We'll get right back to you. We'll get to the artist as soon as possible, and we will have them on the next available show where we have slots. So thank you, B1, for that question, and thank you for recommending someone you know.
Yeah. Ooh.
We love it.
I also want to start something new on Instagram Lives where we do like 5-minute, 10-minute questions and tips for people who want to, I don't know, learn about transferable skills or like carry on the conversation of this fashion that we've been talking about, fashion and art and stuff like that. So I feel like it's never ever fully covered in one show.
It isn't. Time goes so
quick. We can get like a fashion designer to come and speak about their experience and give us some tips for those who's trying to get into the industry as well.
Definitely. Or even not just fashion, but music, art, any industry basically. Yeah, that's about creative and that we have an understanding in. So yeah, if you don't already do so, go over to Instagram right now. I know you've got your smartphone in your hand or you're on your computer, which means that you can go ahead and do that. You can.
Oh, if everyone's out there, should take out their phone right now. And tap it in, tap away, press that button,
right here.
Oh, share it.
Exposure UK, right here.
All you artists out there, you start logging in, start sending your CVs, and we can start promoting you and pushing you out.
Definitely.
And come and have a chat with us as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
DJ Butch can spin your music around the globe and back.
Bam, bam, bam,
Pam, 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 pam.
What have you got for us this week, DJ Butch?
I was just about to say that.
I've just thrown together some bits. It's a nice little mix, a bit of UK, a little bit of dancehall, one dancehall track.
Ooh.
Just wait. I'll just go in there. Let's have some fun. Let's
have some fun. Let's get it.
Let's have some fun. Well, you ready for me now?
Of course.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the time?
Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second.
Every week, Butch is having so much fun, right? Every time we say, Butch, it's time for you to, he'll be like, wait, it's time for me to go on now.
I'm going to have to mute this one and then talk on that one. Hold on.
No problem. If you haven't been with us before, guys, and this is the first time that you've ever come and viewed our show, thank you for joining us tonight. If you haven't already done so, like this video, subscribe to the Black Eyes TV7 channel, where you get your notifications on any up and coming videos, notifications of when we go live every single Thursday at 9 p.m. And every single week we have new special guests on. Or if you just want to come and see our beautiful faces every week, I mean, go ahead. Why not? No, but we thank you so much for joining us.
Cassidy.
He's ready. And
Cassidy.
Oh boy. Look at that.
And thank you again to AYOONIKS for coming on.
All right.
Again.
You should be able to hear me now. Give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me? You all right? Everyone there? Boom, 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 boom. Let's have some fun. Let's wind down the show. Big thanks to AYOONIKS. Love the dancehall UK vibe and so forth. So let me kick it off with some dancehall. Let's have some fun.
I swear. Champagne in the place, man, a top notch. Black jeans and my clocks and the hot match. Some a pre, some a watch, some a chat. Tell a bubble and wine when it chop. No, girl inna the place at the hot spot. Take me number, link me on WhatsApp. Your friend a try catch me on a Snapchat. What's that? Yeah. Drop. They can make she convert like a drop top. Open your door when me knock. Position, get ready for the back. Left your fall up inna the bed like a laptop. Man, I kill them with the energy. Kill them with the energy. Pop the well, I sing the melody. Dance all of the remedy. Man, I kill them with the energy. Girls rock out and kill them with the energy. Pop the well, I sing the melody. Yeah, dance all of the remedy. She want a man from Kingston. So she never ramp with a bad man. Half for the night, pan her hands and she no name Steph, but me touch her in a London. Tell her say me nice and me trendy, and she want know where the end be. Bad girl like Rihanna Pendy, wife and envy. Who she want, 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 who she want.
Total Exposure UK. Let's keep it moving. Hey.
I am loose, are you buzzing? Ching you in designer, Italian cutting, bluffing. I know them boy, you're nothing. How many times did they dash, splash and brag? Yeah, them love it. Cool kid block hot, ooh, can't touch him. Drop on the pagans, we start bussing. Can't chat for the kid. 18 with more bags than my age, are you taking a piss? Hold on, we still taking a risk. I'll boot at your camera. No hot politic fits, and I ain't ever on a gossiping thing. I talk on my name, get touch around on all of the things. Them man are brass, go manage your figs. Fendi or D square, don't care, or it's Gucci the print. Baby girl, I run up a check, and I don't take checks. I tell them, boy, mind where you step. She like that I go through bands and smoke on man. I told her that it's all for the step. Baby girl, I run up a check, and I don't take checks. I tell them, boy, mind where you step. She like that I go through bands and smoke on man. I told her that it's all for the step.
It's like Aspen Low's gonna track, that's waves. Seasick, you can't take man for an idiot. Violate, gunshots ringing out immediate. Light your whole block like a weed spliff. Made a 10 racks on a week shift. Put another 5 down on Ken. More time she be saying, yeah, I hit it with the pipe, then she saying she did that.
Making some paper to chase. I've been grafting all year, still ain't taking a break. Fam, I need to vacate, get my shades out the case. Trust me, can't nobody ever throw shade on the H. Ain't never easy, had to wait for my plate. Had the promises were made, but man, are blatantly fake. Had to change up my ways, I just waged up the game. Now the radio plays, I just making me cake. Look as easy, got your girlfriend in the feelings. Then I'm linking Simon, talking millions in meetings. 19 years old, 4 bills and we go eating. 19 on the plate, 4 circles on the keyring. Looking at the charts, come like looking in the mirror. Murdered every preacher when you greet me, call me killer. Rapper, not a preacher, God forgive me, I'm a sinner. But I know you got my back, so I give thanks before my dinner. Hottest younger in the UK, give up what you say. They was popping back then, cause it's a new day. Rapping but I'm you're 30, you're too late. Running up your gums, you ain't worthy, it's too fake. Chopping rhythms up with YJ, gotta whip a new tape. Blocking women out my life, I ain't got time for you, babe. Box of liquor on my rider, trying to find a new wave.
It's all about having fun, Total Exposure.
Taking a ain't popped up, but I'm taking a trip straight to the moon and then straight to the booth. Go and lace up my shoes and head straight to your booth. Basically.
She dey go down like a economy. She dey go down like a economy. Mommy, daddy, which kind of food the way she do?
Let's do this, come on.
Oh, yeah. Light you up like fire. Charging my rider. I that you admire. She said the name of Jesus in the evening and in the night. My one and only you be gleaming up in the night. I wouldn't change you. They know they hate you. As soon as you came through. If you started looking everyone's face, then I watch you go down, down, down like a lady do. My special lady. Go down, down, down like a lady do. My special, you can see that I'm scared. Put it to the eyes of you. It was all obscure. I ain't gonna be your baby.
She dey go down like a economy. She dey go down like a economy. Mommy, daddy, which kind of food the way she do me?
Yeah. Baby, tell her make them whole story. Me and you are making this story. My love, girl, check out your yeah. This I love the city pass on me now. Oh, nah. Watch me wipe on the floor now.
So remember, if you want to get involved with the show, you know what artist, you are an artist. Total Exposure UK. Or if you're following the channel, Black Eyes TV 7, send them a message. get involved, all right? Right here. Let's go.
Go down, down, down like a lady do, special lady. Go down, down, down like a lady do, special, special, special.
Most of our beef that we got now is residential, 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 residential.
You like it what you see? Everything designer, that's on me. That's why when I walk, looking like you, just tryna. Yeah, you still got you in heat. Just jumping, baby girl, hop on it. Yeah, you know that I'm on beat. All these you got you think, yeah. Got some kind of love, girl, I know that you hate. Girl, I'm not gonna let you down. I ain't gonna keep you waiting. If you thought it's gonna get knocked down, you playing hide and seek for the front. Baby, hold on tight when you ride me. You know I like to eat, give me options. If you thought it's gonna get knocked down, I wanna get equal. All that earth for my ego. Baby, we gon' keep it simple. I need all that love on me. You like it what you see? Everything designer, that's on me. That's why when I walk, looking like you, just tryna. This trip got you in heat. Just jumping, baby girl, hop on it. Yeah, you know that I'm on beat. All these you got you in, yeah. All these you got you in. Some way her juices running down her knee. Those stylus is a lady. She fight with her icy with a good. Get it back inside her, 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 back inside her.
You always wearing them glasses. You don't want to let no sucker look you in your eyes, huh?
Let's get into this one. Her Slide featuring YG. Sheesh.
All you wanna do is gas me. How we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing our thing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know, so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' stop, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey, hey. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, yeah. Baby, when we gon' slide, 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 slide. I don't care if we on a run. Nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same way, same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby, what's the move? We should take a trip up to the moon. Get a room, doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, you know, so live. Tell me when to go, baby.
Loving the sound.
Baby, when we gon' slide.
Hey.
Up all night, baby, when we gon'
So once again, don't forget, you know an artist, you are an artist, you want to get involved, Total Exposure UK. Send us your music, send us your links. Someone in the team will get back at you. Come and have a conversation, man.
I need a vacation.
Getting into this one, Ebenezer, Floors and All. Have a listen to this one.
I know we both want the same things, cause you always end up right back on my mattress. Please take off these clothes. Big stroke, I'll give you that deep stroke. We end up right back at the start. No matter how high I climb, it won't fix a broken heart. So if you're not sure, then baby I can be yours. If you take my love for granted, that can't be us no more. I wanna say I do, but I don't. I wanna say I will, but I know I won't. Loving you ain't easy, but I still do it regardless. Loving you ain't easy, but I still do it regardless. Wanna say I can, but I can't. I really wanna give us a second chance. Cause loving you ain't easy, but I still do it regardless. Loving you ain't easy, but I still do it regardless. Even with your flaws and all. Yeah, you still the one. Even with your flaws and all. Yeah, you still the one. It's hard to be in control of this jealousy. I'm supposed to be your baby, you acting crazy. Dirty dancing with somebody else, I'm Patrick Swayze. It's supposed to be my lady, yeah. Let you play games, just playing jam, playing it's just time I'm wasting. Yeah. You said it yourself, you said it yourself. If you're not sure, then baby I can.
And if you want your music played in the mix at the end, get at me. Butch Cassidy with a KASSIDY at gmail.com. It's on the Instagram, it's everywhere. If you just want your music played, man, let me nizzo.
When they say I can, but I can't. I really wanna give us a second chance. Cause loving you ain't easy, but I still do it regardless. Loving you ain't easy, but I still
Ebenezer.
regardless. Even with your flaws and all, flaws and all, flaws and all, flaws and all, flaws and all.
Another one of my favorite artists, Abelino, Higher Power. Finishing off the mix. Chee.
Can't come and no stuff. Grown out, but I grew up on the street stuff. Life is a man turning to a deeper.
Butch Cassidy.
Why you think 5'6" feature? I just wanna thank God for this God flow. Yeah, thank God I'm in control. Yeah, young lion up in Denmark. Yeah, Norway, I'm in Oslo. Yeah, can't believe that we're traveling. We was refugees, let the talent in. Yeah, all my G's never had a thing. Man, all I want is M's, it's embarrassing. Yeah, and I shall feel shallow. I'm only human, got the Cuban, now I'm Castro. A residential when I'm back home. Cause I was thinking about the future on the back road. Now it's mad shows, every time I do a set. I remember trying to con the connect. Sometimes I put my jewels on and reflect. I'm next up, I don't know what happens next. Yeah, can't come and no weak stuff. Grown out, but I grew up on the street stuff. man turn into a diva. Why you think 5'6" feature? Just had a drink, I'm on the wave. Kinda turn up when I turn up on the stage. Pay the price, now I pay myself a wage. I was shot into nitties, got addicted to the game. Do this for the money, not the fame, I swear. Mama knows the bars, but she hates when I swear. I ain't going nowhere, even though I've gone clear. I'm a family man, the family love it when I'm there. More time, I'm abroad, that's more time to broaden my horizon, of course. Django, pull up like I'm riding a horse. Damn, bro, I'm literally driving a Porsche. Came up, suicide with the doors. Living like a legend, I would die for the cause. Heart on my sleeve, on my mind in my drawers. I'ma meet my maker.
Avelino.
Fresh to death, too blessed to ever stress success. I'm obsessed with even all the rest. Got the tech, protecting the protect, and it's bulletproof. Life from my he's in the vest.
One of the top barrers in the UK right now. Don't care what anyone says.
Yes.
And there we go, winding down the mix for this week with Avelino and some fresh stuff, short and sweet. Hopefully I got it short and sweet. Got it right.
We love it. That was perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I love that last track. Woo.
Literally. Guys, if you want to check out Butch Cassidy, check him out on Instagram at Butch Cassidy. As he said, if you want him to play any of your tracks, if you want to get on the show, check us out on Instagram at Total Exposure UK. But even more so, if you need Butch to play out any parties, you're trying to get a DJ for yourself, whether it be virtual, in person, get him at Butch Cassidy on Instagram, or send him an email at butchcassidy@gmail.com.
Thank you for tuning in today, guys. I had some fun.
Yeah, and we do apologize.
I can't wait to see you guys back next week.
We do apologize for SMR not being able to join us. We did have some technical difficulties, but hopefully we'll be able to have her on another show. Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you come back.
Yes, hopefully.
Definitely. And if you haven't already done so, like this video, subscribe.
Like, comment.
Mr. Big?
Mr. Riggs, what have we got coming up?
It's very quiet this week. I think we're going to have Gemma entertaining us for the next 5 days.
Oh, you don't want that. Trust me. You don't want that.
Tune in every one of those 5 days. I'd be there.
Yeah.
I'm a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Like I come very reserved here, but I'm crazy.
She's not lying. She's actually being serious. She is crazy.
That'll be her charity run. 5 days of being crazy.
I donate. It's going right back into the Total Exposure pot, but I would donate.
100%. So people, when you have the opportunity, as we're always looking for top artists and we're trying to get artists on board, we are asking for you to able to donate to the Total Exposure. As you can see in the heading, right? If you can able to donate, we can get bigger artists and bigger people on board to able to come and perform, and show some of the people that are up and coming how it's been done.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you again once again. Thank you again for joining us. And we will see you next week right here, Black Eyes TV 7, 9 p.m. Total Exposure for the Culture next week. Bye.